Imagine being so bad, your Hall of Fame running back retires early. Your All-Pro receiver retires early. Your quarterback throws 5,000 yards and still loses. And one time, your quarterback literally ran out of the back of the end zone. Welcome to the Detroit Lions, possibly the most historically trash team in NFL history. The Detroit Lions have been around since 1930, and they've been mostly bad since about 1935. Their last NFL championship? Before the Super Bowl even existed, before color TV, before the forward pass was even cool. Most franchises have at least one decade of glory. Detroit? 7 decades of irrelevance. But the true golden era of garbage started in the 2000s. And it all begins with one man, Matt frickin' Millen. In 2001, Detroit hired a linebacker turned broadcaster with 0 front office experience. Matt Millen's tenure should be taught in business school under how not to do your job. Drafted 3 straight wide receivers in the first round. One of them, Charles Rogers, played just 15 games. Handed out contracts that looked like practical jokes. Built teams that went 31-84, a 270 winning percentage. But nothing prepared fans for the horror show that was 2008. 2008, the first 0-16 season in NFL history. Rod Marinelli was head coach. His son-in-law? Defensive coordinator. No, really. Dan Orlovsky famously ran out of the back of the end zone. The defense gave up 517 points. The offense couldn't score 17 per game. By December, fans wore paper bags to games, if they even showed up. Even the Cleveland Browns looked at Detroit and said, "Damn, that's rough." 2009, Matthew Stafford arrives. A gunslinger with a golden arm, questionable mechanics, and even worse protection. Already on the roster? Calvin Megatron, a 6'5" freak who could catch a football from space. This should have been the turnaround. Instead, they turned Megatron into a sad stat machine. 1 playoff appearance in 2011, 0 playoff wins. Stafford became king of garbage time. By 2015, Megatron retired at 30. Why? Because the Lions broke him. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, they tried to be Patriots 2.0. Instead, they got Patricia 0.0, a rocket scientist with a pencil in his ear while holding laminated play sheets. Under Patricia, the team regressed in every category. Stafford looked done. The locker room hated him. Another wasted rebuild. Another dark chapter. Then came Dan Campbell. At first, a meme. Biting kneecaps, toughness and grit, sure. But it started working. They drafted smart. The locker room believed. Wins followed. By 2023, the Detroit Lions made the NFC Championship, knocked out the Bucs and Rams, hosted multiple playoff games for the first time ever. Suddenly, the most historically trash team looked like a Super Bowl threat.
For decades, the Lions were a warning sign. A franchise that ruined careers, crushed legends, and disappointed a city that still showed up. Today, Detroit's back and doing it right. But no matter what happens next, we'll remember 0-16, the ghost of Matt Millen, and 2 all-time greats retiring early just to escape. Because no matter how good they are now, the Detroit Lions will always be. Subscribe, comment, which team should we roast next? Thank you.